Hey LEGO fans, welcome to another live stream of the Vintage Brick. Hope you are doing fantastic. It is a glorious day outside. What am I doing inside? I am building this beast. That's what I'm doing. Oh, I can't wait to get into this. Let me just pause for a second. I just have to send a quick message so that we can get some other people in and chatting, namely Child 2. Just 1 second. So yeah, I hope you're doing awesome. Jonathan! Oh man, it's so good to have you here. What's my phone doing? Doing some random stuff. It's so good to have you here. Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming and joining. Vault Dweller, good to see you here. It is good to see you here as always. Now just give me a second. Just give me a second. Getting there. Getting there, getting there, getting there, and boom, done. Okay. And let's get this camera back up and running now that we are sorted. So how's everybody been? How has everybody been? I have been great. I have been hanging out to be building this again since the last live stream. As always, I was pretty stoked with the progress we made last time. Managed to get all of this this back area done, and it is, oh man, it is looking so good. Loving, absolutely loving the detail on this thing. So Mark Denham, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing awesome. Vault Dweller is ready for a great stream today. I aim to not disappoint. I hope that it is a great stream. We are up to stage 14 of 17. So we are pretty much on the home stretch. I'm thinking that we might end up getting through stages 14 and possibly 15 today. And then we can start thinking about the last stream for this build. Man, what a ride it has been. It has been, yeah, so cool. I've had a few people come around during the course of the last week or so and check out the progress on this thing. And they are all amazed. They cannot believe how massive it is. So, yeah, so cool. Yes, have you got the, oh no, Vault Dweller, has your Star Destroyer arrived? Let me know. I'm curious. I'm curious to see whether that has finally turned up. Oh, you're going to be in the Gold Coast this time next week, Vault Dweller. That's cool. Nice. No, thank you, Mark Denham. Yes, nice shirt. Yeah, see the likeness. So this is obviously one of the vintage brick shirts. So they are available. You kind of got to know how to get there. They're not sort of heavily pushed because you know, I'm just a very small channel. But if you would like to pick yourself up one and see what other shirts are available, I can. You just head to the about page of the YouTube channel, and the New Zealand store and the US store are both there, so you can go check those out if you want to. There's this one with Vintage Brick head. There's also one with a News Brick head, and there's another one with the Vintage Brick logo. They're kind of cool. But anyway, what's going on in the chat? Yes, this is going to be a great stream. I guess I should probably just crack open some bags. I should crack open some bags and then start building. So 14. First of all, actually, I've got to get this beast out of the way. Yes, it is so exciting to finally get this thing done. Yeah, way back when in the first episode, and we were like, how long is this actually going to take? Looking like it's going to be probably 11 streams, 11, maybe 12. So I think we've done pretty well. We haven't absolutely raced through it. Actually, I might turn this beast around because I think I think this time we're going to be getting that section there. So let's just switch over here. Oh, no, there we go. So yeah, we've got this section. I think this time we're going to be building this front section, which is just a bit that kind of lays down on top of it there. And I'm assuming attaches in somehow. So let's flip this guy around and move him out of the way. Now it'll be oops. Oh no, a bit came off and it disappeared into the depths. Can I see where he went? No, okay, I'll find him later. I'll find him later. Tell you what, if I thought it was weighty before, whew, it's certainly weighty now, that's for sure. Yeah, let's get that guy in there. How close are the feet to the edge? Not too close, that's fine. That would be a disaster, wouldn't it? It's just like clip the feet off the edge and it, yeah. Drop test! Drop test, anybody? Hopefully not. Okay, what have we got here? Is it just 2 bags for 14? It is! Oh, should be reasonably simple. 2 bags for number 14. 13 streams. Are we on to number 10 or 11 now? My goodness, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, I don't know. 13 streams. Yeah, right, let's crack these open. Yeah, delightful Lego crinkle. Oh yeah, we should be able to race through this reasonably quick, I think. This stage. It's kind of hilarious. I kind of just go on autopilot, and I didn't even know where we were. I thought we were up to stream 10, but I guess we might be up to stream 11. Hang on just a second. I'm going to break something by doing this. No, yeah, stage 10. Sorry, stream 10. Stream 10. So 10, and then one more after this one. Stream 11, maybe 12. Maybe 12. I reckon we could probably get through. Yeah, maybe 12 streams. We'll see. We'll see. I'm kind of looking towards what it's going to look like for the last stream. I still don't know if I'm going to do anything super special as such, but well, you know, is it going to be special enough just to have this thing built? I don't know. What do you reckon? What do you guys reckon? What do you guys reckon I should do for the final stream for this build series? And don't say give it away. It would be cool if I could. Well, if I could justify giving it away, that'd be cool. But I don't want to give it away. I'm not going to give it away. So stop asking! So, and I realised on the last stream, I asked everybody what their favourite flavour of ice cream was. So maybe if there wasn't, if there's somebody here or a few people here that weren't on the last stream, which I think there are. Well, I know there are. Actually, I know there are. Tell me in the chat, what is your favourite flavour of ice cream? But what I realised is that I didn't tell you what my favourite flavour was. So let's get a couple of answers into the chat, and let's talk about some ice cream in between whatever's going on in the chat. Should do a review when you finish it. Yes, definitely. I will absolutely do a probably a review video of what I thought of the build process and what I think of it overall. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. That would be a great thing to do. Could maybe pull the guitar out again for a little bit of a I don't know, something I guess. That could be fun. Could be fun indeed. Is there an alternative build section for the Falcon? Yes, there are some, well, not officially, I don't think, but there are some upgrades and modifications and stuff that you can do. So I may do those at some stage. We'll see how we go with that. But yes, it's another good idea. Woodshop teacher, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I was just trying to think, it's probably evening there, like late evening, right? Yeah, it's not the usual morning that you would join. So yeah, what time is it there? But anyway, regardless, I'm glad you could come and hang out and come join in at least for a little bit. Sure, I have to zoom this out because this bit's quite long. What else have we got? Build the microfighter one. Yes, I should. That would be great. That's a good idea. Actually, bring that on. Oh no, I can flip that over there. All of a sudden, the wrong way. It's the right way. We are indeed nearing the finish line, woodshop teacher. We are indeed. And Vault Dweller's favourite flavour of ice cream is caramel. Fantastic. Caitlin's is Ben & Jerry's cookie dough. Ooh, good choice. Good choice. Who else have we got? Yeah, what's everybody else's favourite flavour? Now, I know a few people did say their favourite flavours last time, but I can't remember what they were. So if you said what your favourite flavour of ice cream was last time, chuck it in the chat again. Chuck it in the chat again, that'd be great. 11:40 here in Denmark, just finishing some sorting before bedtime. Fair enough. Well, I'm grateful that you wanted to jump on while you and come and hang out while you're doing some sorting. Glad you could stop by. But yes, we're definitely nearing the finish line. Just yeah, a few more stages to go, and this is pretty exciting. It is pretty exciting. Delicious, yes. Ben & Jerry's cookie dough ice cream is indeed delicious. Now, I have to say, I think my favourite, I'm just trying to think what the heck it's called. It's one of the flavours from Much More, and it is the brand that we have over here, Much More. I don't know whether it's a New Zealand only thing or not. Well, let me just check. I do need a couple of those. And it's maybe like triple chocolate fudge or something. It's got like it's a chocolate based ice cream with like Oreo cookies through it, but also like bits of chocolate fudge in it as well, and maybe even some chocolate chips. And oh man, that stuff is dangerous. That stuff is dangerous. I know that my youngest daughter, her favourite flavour is good old faithful vanilla. She loves vanilla. In fact, she pretty much won't touch anything else, which is kind of hilarious. But you know, it is what it is. certainly loves her vanilla. Oh, but she'll put chocolate sauce on it though. Can't say no to the old chocolate sauce. Singular favorite. Yeah, or or just favorite flavor that comes in a tub of some description or singular flavor. Capri rhubarb ice cream. Oh gosh, that sounds good. Tip Top Goody Goody gumdrops. Nice. Yep. In bar form. Joy Bar. Deep South. From the Deep South is chocolate eclair in bar form. Joy Bar. Nice. Wow. You've really thought about this. No, that's cool. I have to say I'm quite partial to a jelly tip ice cream. Those are pretty good. I much prefer the actual bar type rather than the jelly tip in a tub. Though I definitely won't say no to jelly tip ice cream in a tub. Though that's pretty good stuff there. Vault Dweller asked a little bit earlier on, what time is it for you, Vintage? It is 9:45 where I'm at. It is currently 11:45, so we're just a couple of hours ahead of you guys at the moment. In the height of summer. It is a lovely day here today. It is quite warm, especially in my little heat room here. Much more chocolate cookies and fudge. Yes, 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 that's the one. That's the one. Oh, good old chocolate top sauce. Oh yeah, the stuff that goes hard. That's so good. Love that stuff. It certainly doesn't last long in our house when we, on the occasions that we get it. That is for sure. Okay, everybody here is a big fan of that. Still working on the underside there. Can't beat a jelly tip in summer, indeed. Yes, hello Jovi, welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you could get on the stream, okay? And come and hang out. But yes, jelly tip. Also, actually, I'm actually quite a fan of the good old faithful choc bar too. You know, the coconut and ice cream and chocolate, and it's plain, but it's interesting at the same time. Yeah, choc bars are good. Choc bars are indeed super tasty. Super tasty. Woodshop Teacher says he's a sucker for blueberry sorbet. Oh, good choice. Indeed, yes, blueberry sorbet. Yes, sorbets on a hot summer day. Oh, yes, definitely. So refreshing. There's something so refreshing about a good sorbet. Indeed. I think it's going to be a great topic for, or great thing to invite people into the stream. It's like, hey, such and such, what's your favorite flavor ice cream? You know, I think that's going to be great. I'm going to use that. So prepare yourselves. If somebody new comes onto the stream, it's going to be part of their welcome. Hey, such and such, what's your favorite flavor ice cream? Because who doesn't love ice cream, right? Joey says hi and hi. I love the Zupa Dupas. I love the Zupa Dupas when I was a kid. Cool. Yeah, I am not sure what they are. Like, they sound like vaguely familiar, but I can't think of exactly what they are. So, obviously they, yeah. I don't know, do we even have those here in New Zealand? Can somebody answer that, or is that an Australian thing? No, we must have them here if I've heard of them. I don't know. Describe it for me. Describe a Zupa Duper. Caitlin says, I love any raspberry sorbet or ice cream. Yep. So good. Right, flip that guy over there. Get out the bits for the next part. You, a few of you, 2 and 3. What else do I need here? These do I need? 1 of you. 1 of you. 1 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4 of you, and 1 of you. Nice. Okay, so let's put these guys on here. Rest in pieces. Rest. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. I know you were disappointed that you missed the last one, but stoked that you could make this one. So welcome, welcome, welcome. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? We have indeed just been talking about our favorite flavors of ice cream. Mine is like the much more chocolate fudge thing. Actually, maybe it is just chocolate fudge. It's got cookies and, yeah, Oreo cookies and chocolate fudge and chocolate ice cream, and oh, so good. Alright, some more little pieces here. One, 2. 3. One more. 4. 3. Cheese wedge. Where are you, Mr. Cheese Wedge? Yeah. There are these great guys. There you go. You, 2 of you, and 1, 2 of you. Okay, so those are the bits that we need to get on now. Lots more little detaily bitses. literally just finished this, and my wife is watching the stream, and she has just informed me what a Zupa Duper is, and I'm assuming by the message on my watch that she has sent me a picture, so I am about to find out what a Zupa Duper is. She said that she remembers having it when she was a kid, so I assume that from that we do have them in New Zealand. So here we go, I am about to be educated. Okay, let me just grab this camera for a second. Okay. Oh no, from Caitlin. It was from Caitlin, not from my wife. Ah, those things. Those like little ice blocky type things. Right, oh, fair enough. Cool. Those are cool. Yeah, those are cool. Jovi loves everything. Yes, Jovi loves eating ice. She loves anything cold. She will. One of her most common things that she eats is literally a cup of ice. She'll just have a cup of crushed ice, and she'll just eat it by the spoonful. So yes, Jovi loves anything cool, anything chilled. Actually, that's the wrong one. Those, those, couple of those guys, you, yeah, you guys know how it works with all the detail. It's you know, get out all the tiny little bits and start putting it all together. I think that's all the bits that I need. Okay. Actually, I need a couple of these guys together. Okay, so those guys there, and then we've got this guy here. Yep, it's the detail sections. You kind of think, oh, I should be able to get through this quick, but no. You never get through it quick. How much you try. Jovi is eating some ice cream right now. Haha, fair enough. Did I sign off on that? Eh? Did I sign off? You're allowed ice cream. Are you sure? Oh, today's a perfect day to have some ice cream in the middle of the day, that's for sure. It is a roaster, that's for sure. Okay, here we go, it's coming along. Really does crack me up that a lot of these models, they kind of until you start putting the detail on, they kind of look really random, just like a hodgepodge of bits that you've kind of thrown on there. I know I've said that before, but it always cracks me up. Okay, you. All right. Now where are these guys going to go? Get these rails along this side. Excuse the silence, this is one of those bits that you kind of really need to concentrate on. Make sure you don't put something in the wrong place. Okay. Look at that, there we go. Cool, cool. Alright, Milkdweller's got a new display shelf to put my bigger Lego sets on. The next shelf I'll be getting is a glass one, so no dust will get on my sets. Nice, good plan. Good plan indeed. Less Dog, welcome to the stream. What's your favourite flavour of ice cream? Let us know in the chat. This set costs about $1,100 in Amazon. You must be lucky. I absolutely am. 100% will completely say that I totally am. This is a great story of how I actually got this set. My wife bought it for me for Christmas. It is an absolute dream set of mine. She fully pulled a total awesome Swiftie, as we would say here. Yeah, she hid the box in plain sight under the Christmas tree, disguised as just a stand for the Christmas tree to go on. So she hid it in plain sight for months. I had absolutely no idea that I was getting this. So yeah, absolutely, totally loving it, and that's one of the reasons too why I wanted to share the whole build experience with whoever wanted to come along and have a look and join in, because it is such an expensive and potentially rare set. Like for the longest time, it's actually been really hard to get hold of, even if you could afford it. So yeah, just being able to build it with you guys and just hang out while I'm building it. It is definitely one of those sets that is an amazing build. So yes, definitely very lucky and very blessed to have this set. 100%. I don't know that. Less Dog can't decide on his favourite ice cream flavour. Okay, let's. What's one of your favourites? What's one of your favourites? If you could choose to have any ice cream flavour, a bowl of any ice cream flavour right now, what would it be? There we go. Yeah, Mark agrees with Less Dog. I don't know, they're all good in the same way. Totally, absolutely. Sometimes it is very difficult to choose a favourite, right? You're like, tell you what, my favourite is the flavour that has ice, starts with ice and then has cream at the end of it. Yeah, that's my favourite flavour. Absolutely. 3, 4, 5. And yes, this set is a legend of all LEGO builds. For me especially, this is absolutely the ultimate set ever. I don't know why I got 2 of those out. I only need 1 of those. Ever since I first heard about this set, I was just like, oh man, that would be amazing to own one day. But I never, oops, fine Lego piece. I never thought that I would actually have it. I never thought that I would actually own this set. So it is an absolutely amazing that I do, in fact, own it. Yeah, very, very cool. Rest has got to go. You can choose sorbet if you want to, Rest. Yep, you can choose sorbet if you want. But Rest has got to go. Probably won't be able to come on next stream because of school. Thanks, guys. Have a great rest of your day/night. Yes, unfortunately, the streams do kind of have to be in the evenings, so it does get a little bit tricky with things like school and so forth. But yes, thank you so much for coming and at least hanging out with us for this stream, Rest. And yeah, just catch up on the stream afterwards when you get a chance, outside of school or outside of homework hours. So. But yeah, we're definitely coming to the end. It'll only be another couple of streams and then we will have this beast completely done. So yeah, have a great weekend, Rest, and well, have a great, today, as in the long the long weekend part of your weekend. And yeah, I'm sure you can come hang out on, hopefully you can come hang out on one of my other streams at some point, whenever that is. But anyway, all the best. Cheer. Nice. Lester would say cookies and cream. Nice. It's a good choice. Cookies and cream is always great. Indeed. Now I have to say, cookies and cream. When we were in the US, I would think that the ultimate thick shake has got to be like a cookies and cream shake from Chick-fil-A. Man, those things are dangerous. I could like drink those by the gallon. They are so good. Yeah, so cookies and cream, totally 100% with you there, absolutely. Okay, right, now I've got a piece here. It says, doesn't say that I need it in the instructions, except it's on this step, but it's not on this step. But it doesn't say that I need it in here. So I'm a little bit confused. But let's just put everything else in and then see where we are at. It's one of the things about all the detail parts, all these detail panels, is you actually do have to kind of concentrate to see what's going on, and even when you're concentrating, sometimes you still come across bits that you're like, oh yeah, I actually put that on wrong, as you guys know, as you have all seen. So it's there. One of those guys in there. Oh no, it's not. It's part of that piece. Right. See, I just saw it in the instructions, that little end bit, and I thought it's one of those. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Those other bits, but I was mistaken. It's all right. We got there in the end. That's why you just plod along and put the parts in place and then see what you're left with at the end. Right, there we go. Beautiful. All pink lemonade at IHOP. Yes, indeed. That is some good stuff right there, indeed. Voltavilla says, I'll be back. I'm going to the shop. I might get some ice cream too. Excellent. Yeah. This live stream sponsored by every ice cream manufacturer in the world. There we go. You're welcome. So what, Jovi says, what gave you the idea of the channel? Well, one day I was kind of thinking about some ideas for topics for a YouTube channel, and I walked into my garage and I saw my box of old Lego there from when I was a kid, and I was like, hey, I was going to put all that stuff together. So actually I think that would be a great idea for a YouTube channel, just to explore some of the older sets that people wouldn't have exposure to anymore, because they're all like vintage stuff. So going through and building my sets from when I was a child, from my childhood sets, and yeah, just kind of sort of showing them off, not necessarily to go and get every vintage Lego set, or because I was super passionate about vintage Lego, but I thought people might be interested. So that was kind of the idea in the beginning, where it all started from, or came from. And started, and yeah, there were some happy accidents along the way with my how I was filming it and things, and yeah, it's just ended up being some funny parts, and I was like, hey, that's actually, you know, that's kind of cool, just putting a little bit more of my dry sense of humor into it. Yeah, it's kind of cool. And thus the channel was born. So we are, actually we're doing pretty well here. Just probably about halfway through the stage, I guess. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. It's always very time consuming with all these detail sections. What have we got here? Okay, so you go there, and you go there. Now, we have talked a little bit in the past about some of the TV shows that I've been watching. I've actually just started a new show, which I am loving. There's only, I think there's only a couple of episodes out at the moment, so it is reasonably new, which is kind of a shame because I've been really enjoying it. It's talking about like my sense of humor. It is absolutely right up my alley of sense of humor, and that is a show called Resident Alien. I don't know if anybody else has seen it, but it's the main star, I guess. The main actor is Alan Tudyk, who I have always admired his comedy and his the movies that he's in. Man, he is just so funny. He is always so funny. So yes, I don't know if anybody else has seen it, but I've really enjoyed it. He's I guess the general premise is that it's an alien that has crash landed on Earth, and he didn't intend to crash land on the Earth, but he has crash landed, and he has to try and blend in, and he can make himself look like like a particular person. However, there's a little bit of a fly in the ointment, and then there's a one person in the town who can see him for his true form, So he's got everybody fooled except for this one person. He has to try and navigate that, and it is very, very, very funny. So yeah, I'm loving that. Can't wait for the next episode to come out. It is too humorous, too funny. Right. Two of you and one of you. There, and down there. It's looking good. Okay, well that's that bit done. Now we get to do the kind of wing flap things thing. Hang out over there, so let's just put you aside for a minute. B-Fab! Good to have you on the stream, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's your favourite flavour of ice cream? Before anything else, before we go any further, I have to know. I have to know. What's your favourite flavour of ice cream? But yes, we are, to answer your question, we are almost done with the build. We are up to stage 14 of 17. Yeah, fair way through stage 14, so I'm hoping that we might get through stage 14 and 15 today, and then we might be on to the very last live stream for next time and actually finish this beast off. So that's pretty exciting. I am pretty pumped about getting this thing done. Had a bunch of people come in during the week and see the progress, not specifically to see the progress, but I've kind of had to show it off. Some of them, their kids are into Lego, so it's like, oh yeah, come check this out, and so they come along as well, and then they're just like, whoa, what, man, that is crazy. So yeah, it's been pretty cool. Loving the build so far, and yeah, gonna be super pumped to have this absolutely completely finished off. But yeah. How are you doing? How are you doing? You haven't told me what your favourite ice cream is yet. Your favourite flavour of ice cream. I have to know. I have to know. It is one of these essentials of life. I cannot live I cannot go on living if I do not find out what flavour ice cream is your favourite. Okay, it's getting a little dramatic now. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Typical ice cream? None. Okay. Lol, I do like vegan cookies and cream ice cream. Okay, fair enough. You're not a fan of ice cream? That's okay, weirdo. No, just kidding. But then no, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Oh, that is the wrong piece. I am. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I am a huge sucker for ice cream. It is definitely a weakness of mine. But cookies, vegan cookies. I can understand the appeal if vegan, the vegan diet is a thing that you are doing. Because I mean, to be honest, cookies, any kind of cookies, right? They're always going to be good. They're always going to be good. They're always going to be like one of the ultimate treats. Yeah, totally. But you're doing well. That is fantastic. I'm doing well also. Thank you for asking. I am indeed doing well. Like I said, I am super pumped about getting this thing done. It is so nice just putting this live stream time aside and just being able to hang out with all you guys and just get this thing built, rather than sort of like chipping away, whenever I get a couple of seconds free. So the live streams have kind of forced me to actually put aside specific building time, which is a good way to experience this build, I think, because it would be really easy to just chip away at it, every spare second I get, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's built, but I didn't really sit down and just enjoy the build as such. So no, I am good. I am great. Lego Boy, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fantastic. Hope you're doing awesome. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream, Lego Boy? I have to know. Mark Denham is cries and watching the grey wing pieces. I'm waiting on Bricklink. Yes, no, you are not stealing the ones from my Falcon. Fair enough, yes. Oh, waiting for Bricklink orders, that's like a form of torture right there, right? I need those pieces, tracking them. It's like, oh, they should have been delivered today. And then New Zealand Post decides that, oh, we're not actually going to be delivering every day, we're going to be delivering like once a week. So even though your pieces are sitting at their warehouse, there's just nothing you can do about it, and you've got to wait for ages. I feel your pain, These last big plates are really coming together quite fast. Indeed they are, yeah, they really are. I guess the only thing slowing it down is the detail, the detail pieces. It's just so many little bits and one of those. Bits and pieces that kind of take ages to just pull together. Let me just grab these bits. 1, 2 of you. You. 1, 2 of you. No. Yes. No. Yes. Lego Boy says favorite flavor of ice cream is mint chocolate chip. Oh, yes. Mint chocolate chip. Oh, yes. Yep. I'm with you there. It's a nice simple flavor, and I can understand why people don't like it, but I am also a fan of mint chocolate chip. Hilarious. Actually reminds me of a story from my wife's childhood, and apparently her dad would always be in charge of getting the ice cream, or something like that, and so he would always get the flavor that he liked, and his favorite flavor was orange chocolate chip. So they kind of they're sick of orange chocolate chip because that's the flavor that her dad would always get. But yeah, I always thought that was pretty hilarious. But mint chocolate chip is a great flavor. Mint and chocolate go so well together. So yeah, I can definitely appreciate that. Mark says, I get them sent to work anyhow, but the last parts I need didn't send until Friday. Oh, so you got the weekend and then the public holiday on the Monday, so it's just gets delayed and delayed. Oh yeah, it is what it is, but it sucks nonetheless. Jonathan Buto says, any good suggestions on where to get replacement parts? Every single time, yeah. And also Woodshop Teacher says, I am enjoying watching the build and looking forward to rebuilding my coffee table to make room for my own. I can start building it. Nice. Yeah, I think one day I would love to have a Falcon coffee table where, yeah, it's all purpose-built, or yeah, purpose-built coffee table of some description for the Falcon. That would be very, very cool. Love to do that one day myself. But to answer Jonathan's question, what is a great place to get replacement parts? And that would be Bricklink. Definitely Bricklink. It's where I get all my spare parts from, replacement parts and so forth. Yeah, sellers from all over the world. So yeah, definitely the place to go to get the replacement parts. Yeah. So you can often get vintage parts there, stuff that you actually can't get from LEGO. Genuine vintage parts as well, not just like replacements. They are era correct. But yeah, check out Bricklink and let me know if you get stuck. I can definitely give you a hand. Right, I should probably get all the actual parts out rather than just going through the motions there. One of you, a couple of you, and one more. Juice wedge! Yeah. Now for the next step, we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of the little baby cheese wedges. Right. Yeah. So yeah, woodshop teacher, like because I think Jonathan, you've gotten spare parts before, right? Straight from LEGO, but you're not sure where to get the ones that you can't get anymore. So yeah, as woodshop teacher says, definitely Bricklink. You are most welcome. Brick Owl is as well for vintage parts. Yep, when Bricklink sometimes doesn't have enough. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's a good point as well. I haven't used Brick Owl myself, but yeah, it's that is another one which I hadn't remembered. I had forgotten about, but yes, definitely. Brick Owl is another one of those ones where it's just private sellers basically selling spare parts, and you can often get vintage parts there, and just spare parts that LEGO doesn't offer anymore. Indeed. Okay, so set these guys up here. And one of you. Oh, I love these parts. These smoothing stepped parts. Focus. Yeah, there we go. I love using these parts to hide the studs. I don't know what it is. It's one of those things. One of those parts that I just love to use. Okay, what have we got here? It was interesting. It was a very interesting process. Oh, hang on a second. What have I done here? That is incorrect. Yeah, it was a really interesting process to go through all of my old sets from when I was a kid and actually replace all of the parts on that. I kind of, when I started the process, I kind of thought, oh yeah, I know I'll be missing a few parts here and there, but I'm sure there won't be that many missing. I was shocked, absolutely shocked as to how many parts I was actually missing. Really, really shocked. Couldn't believe it. So yeah, it's they certainly disappear over the years. Yeah, much more than you expect. Although I wasn't overly careful. Oh, here we go. I wasn't overly careful with my childhood sets. Kind of just threw them all in a large container, and yeah. So I wasn't especially careful with them. There will be people who are much more careful with their sets. I imagine Jonathan was one of those that would be much more careful with his sets than I was with my childhood sets. But yeah, it's really interesting how, well, I think it's interesting how quickly pieces can disappear. Seemingly just disappear from thin air, just poof, gone, magic. But yeah, no, it's a great resource, great place to be able to go Bricklink and Brick Owl and those similar things, and be able to restore sets to their original glory. So many childhood memories to bring back. No, hey Michael, hey Michael. No, I haven't found Lando yet. But switching between this and the Super Bowl, fair enough. I'll forgive you for ditching me for the Super Bowl. But no, we haven't found Lando yet. Though Rich from Brickscene did mention that it's in the little Lando Easter egg is in the cockpit. So we haven't gotten to the cockpit yet. I would imagine it's probably going to be the next stage. But yeah, I am looking out for him, looking out for whatever that Easter egg is, or the brick-built Lando. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting indeed. All right, we are making some pretty good progress on this. Let me just grab out the bits I need here. So I need, should be one more, oh no, I've already used the window. Should really get the pieces out that I need before it starts starting to stick things on, otherwise it gets very confusing. Very confusing indeed. One of those. That should be enough to put this lot together. It's funny when you come across detail like this, like this wing here. It's like, oh, cool. They ran out of the other orientation and they just chucked this one in just because they, yeah. Funny. Voltweller is back with a tub of salted caramel and with hazelnut ice cream. Oh man, what are you doing to me? Oh, that sounds so good. Welcome back too, by the way. And young Michael Howell, what's your favourite flavour of ice cream? That's the hot topic of this stream. What is everybody's favourite flavour of ice cream? That's one thing that we have been discussing. So you don't get to go away without, you are not allowed to return to the Super Bowl, unless you've left already, of course, without letting us know what your favourite flavour of ice cream is. So, yeah. Spoiler alert, doesn't really surprise me. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm just interested to see what it is. Like, you know, it's, I think, I don't know if there are really any spoilers these days with Lego sets. But yeah, I'm just interested to see what the brick built Lando is or looks like or whatever. I imagine it's probably something to do with what we saw in the Solo movie, but yeah, waiting and seeing. Vault Dweller says, I would send you some, but I think it would melt. Yeah. You can imagine the posting, like posting this, like putting this soggy ant-laden mess into the letterbox, thinking just like, what the heck is going on, right? Yes. No, I appreciate the sentiment, Vault Dweller. I appreciate the sentiment indeed. One, two, three of you, and a wing guy, and not that orientation. That orientation instead. And where are you gonna go? Yeah. Yes, all this talk of ice cream, I may just have to indulge in some after the stream. Might just have to. If Jody's left me any, of course. Maybe she's eaten the whole lot. Payback, she says. It's what you normally do to us, Dad. One of the things she finds absolutely hilarious is they'll go to, or they'll wake up in the morning and they'll find like an empty ice cream container on the bench. It's like, no, I didn't eat the entire tub of ice cream. It's okay. It was just like, there was literally just enough for one bowl of ice cream left in the tub. So it's like, why make dishes? So I just ate it straight out of the tub. But anyway. Michael says, vanilla very closely followed by Neapolitan ice cream, but I'd eat any ice cream, totally. I mean, the best kind of ice cream really is one that starts with ice and ends in cream, right? Yeah, totally. Right, let's combine some of these receptacles. Yes, no, so I totally get that. But yeah, my youngest, she, as I've previously stated a little bit earlier in the stream, she is a huge fan of straight vanilla ice cream. She loves vanilla. In fact, so much so that she pretty much won't go near any other flavour. She will actually say, no thank you, to any other flavour ice cream. Which is hilarious. It's like, it's ice cream. Does it really matter what flavour it is? But apparently yes. The only exception to that is to have some chocolate sauce on it. But she definitely shares your sentiment, and I mean, you can't go wrong with vanilla. Vanilla's a great flavour. It is a great flavour. Definitely. No need to use a bowl when finishing a tub. It's just a waste. Absolutely. Absolutely, right? Especially when there's like only half a tub left. I mean, you don't want to make any dishes, right? So you've got to just eat it, right? Just kidding. Moderation. Caitlin informs me that there's still heaps of ice cream left. Jolly good. That's good. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. You. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. Not, she says. Oh, yeah, little trickster, aren't ya? Did you guys eat it all? You're funny. Yeah, there's heaps left. come downstairs, open up the tub. That's disappointing. Right. Okay, so these guys go over here. Make sure they're all lined up appropriately. That's weird. Looks like an optical illusion. It looks to me, just maybe it's just my brain being weird, but it looks like it's curved, this bit along here, but it's not. It's actually flat, and it just took me a second to figure out what the heck was going on. It's alright. We're all good. And Michael says, my 8-year-old loves the cheap Select brand vanilla ice cream. Nice. That's good. That is good. Like, it's as long as, yeah, it's good that he doesn't like the, you know, oh, my child only eats Movenpick or something like that. It's kind of good when they are into the cheaper ones. So yeah, it's kind of good with my youngest. She's easy to please when it comes to ice cream. It's good. All right, so this guy goes in here. Oh, I have put these wrong, haven't I? I have indeed. I just need to go back one space, one stud. There we go. Easy fix. And then this guy goes in here. Alright, we are just about done with this stage. Exciting. Yes, yep. Those need to go under there. That's all correct, yep. So crazy, we are up to step 1079. That's so crazy. That is so nuts. On page 386, and we've still got a long way to go. Ah, oh, so nuts. Okay. Right, pop this wing in here. It's interesting how it's not at all symmetrical, like with the big chunk out there and this kind of jagged edge over here. Interesting. Right. And that is how you create the mechanical bird mod. Maybe not. Alright, now, how do we attach this beast? I'm missing a couple of... I think I've missed a couple of parts on here. Hang on. I should not have these left over. So just give me a second. What have I done? Ah, there we go. Found it. So let's make sure we've got the right orientation. So we need that. So the grey goes over there. done. Alright, I think this... Hang on. What bit did I just put on? Or was this one? Right, that's way back. Okay, that's the other side. I really wasn't paying attention. Okay. Just give me a second to correct my error. Can I get away with doing this while it's all on there? Or do I have to take it apart more? That is the question. Okay, so you go there. Now, where does this guy go? So that's there correctly. Bear with me, people, bear with me. Oh, Kylo Ren's shuttle. So that's all in what it's supposed to be. That's where that's supposed to be. This is why it's always important to be paying attention when you are building. Okay, what have I done? Ah, maybe in here. Hang on a second. Yep. Found him. All right. Whew. Disaster averted. Disaster averted. Here we go. Now, just let me look over the spares. It looks like those are all expected. Now, all the bits left over. Now, we can actually catch up to where we're supposed to be and put the Kylo Ren shuttle mock onto the top of the Falcon. During lockdown 1.0, our countdown online order couldn't supply the cheap ice cream, so they had to give us Tip Top brand vanilla. Miss 8 wouldn't eat it, so Dad took one for the family. Oh, sometimes you just got to do that, right? You just got to take one for the team, right? Yeah, totally. I get that. But it's a shame that she missed out because she didn't want vanilla, the nicer brand vanilla. Excellent. I'm sure that you were really disappointed, right? Secretly inside going, no, you're right, you don't want it. Okay, let's get this beast forward and see if we can move him without breaking him. And figure out where this goes. So it looks like this bit here goes towards the middle, towards the back, and so it just slots on top of this guy. Just like that. And we just press down on those studs to locate that, and then we can kind of move it up a little bit. Maybe it doesn't stick. Oh no, what's it stuck on? Okay. Mental note, you're not supposed to move it up and down. Oh, there we go. There we go. Well, that's secured. There we go. Nice big panel piece done there. Fantastic. Interesting. I kind of thought that it would be cover these bits, but it doesn't. It just covers those front bits. Yeah, fair enough. Cool, cool. On to stage 15. Now we start building out these covers. These cover bits here, or this bit here anyway, and then these side bits over here. So that's kind of cool. Now we are fast running out of points, handhold points. Let me just see. I can still kind of get my finger in there. Move that guy back. And get out bags 15. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Time for that delightful Lego bag crinkle. Time for some hydration. Actually, that was a tiny little bag of parts for that one. It's a whole bag. Oh, yeah. One of the internal bags, but I think I might just combine it with this one. There we go. The less piece receptacles we have, then the better, I think. That's what I reckon anyway. Right, let's get back into building this thing. Oh, what have I done? Yeah, how about we make a mistake on the very first step of this instruction, of this stage. Oh, how embarrassing. How much longer do you think this will go? I would say probably another hour or so. What time do we start? 11:30. So we're looking at the coming up to the hour and a half mark. So yeah, probably another hour or so. Let's try and get through stage 15, I think. There's a bunch of parts here, especially lots of little detailed parts, so I don't think it's going to come together super quick, but I think that's okay. Oh, some fluoro yellow pieces. Ooh, those are bright. Okay, what else do we need for this step? A couple of these guys. 1 or 4? Let's go with 4. And 1, 2 of you. Okay. Now, woodshop teacher says, well, it's 1 AM And I've got Zoom history with my 6th graders at 8:15 tomorrow. Better get some sleep. See you all another time. Absolutely. Thanks so much for sticking around for this long. 1 a.m. crikey. Yes, definitely go get some sleep. But thank you so much for coming and hanging out, Woodshop Teacher. It's always a pleasure having you on the stream. It's always great having you here. So until next time, we will see you later. Alright, what do we need next? More tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4 of you. Which way around do these go? Okay, looking good. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to having these. So what we're building now is these end cap bits on the sides. Actually, just on there. So yeah, looking forward to having these done. Actually, it's one of those garish things there's all sorts of different colours and bits and pieces in there. So it's going to be so good to have that actually covered. Right, a couple of you. Couple of you. Four of those as well. Of you and 4 of 4. These will forever be sliding door rails. I remember those from the police station from my childhood. Yeah. We had a bit of like a roller door type thing, which rolled up, and those were the tracks that the roller door slid in through, which is kind of cool. Okay, one of those done. Now to build another one. these guys go on the sides here. Just like that. Beautiful. One, two, three, four. Oh, that's interesting. Those are the chunkier versions of what I was talking about before. I mean, I love using these parts, but I don't know if I've used these before. I've used the smaller ones, but yeah, interesting. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 of you, and a couple of you. And a couple of you, okay. Actually, one of the things that I have done lately is I managed to go to the Auckland Museum yesterday to go and check out the massive, what was it called? Brickman Awesome Lego Epic Lego Creations exhibit. It's something that you can't really say 10 times fast. But yeah, I actually thought it was really cool. I'd heard mixed reviews about it, and you know, heard people kind of say that it was, it's okay, but yeah. But I thought it was really cool. Obviously, I guess we've been a little bit spoilt with the caliber of our brick shows here, from what I've seen, the few brick shows that I've been to, which are always absolutely amazing. But yeah, I really did enjoy the Lego exhibit. I thought it was really cool. There were some crazy models there, that's for sure. I'm not sure which one would have been my favorite. They did have this. Actually, a lot of the models are on just a massive scale, like huge. But what's really crazy is most of them, well, a lot of them, not really most of them I guess, but a lot of them are kind of cut in half, and then half of them is cut away and you can see all the inside from the other side. So I mean, they have this massive, was it the Antonov plane, that huge Russian plane that has like 6 engines, like 3 massive engines on each wing. So they had one of those, and then the other side was cut away, and they had like a train in the cargo hold of this cutaway Antonov. Yeah, it was really cool. And there was another one was a ship, like a big boat vessel. One of my daughters, she's like, oh, it was the Titanic. It's like, no, it wasn't the Titanic. It was just this massive ship. Can't even think of what kind of ship it is. It's almost like it's a massive fishing vessel or something, but it wasn't a fishing vessel. It was just a big boat. But it was really cool, and it was kind of coming out of the waves, like it was on rough seas. Yeah, it was really cool. So it was on a big angle, and again, literally half of it was cut away, so right down the very center of the ship. And so you go around and you can see what was going on inside the ship, and there's lots of little scenes there, and all sorts. Like on one of the decks there was like alien experimentation going on, and in the science lab, and yeah, another guy was like hanging out his washing, which I actually think was on another model, but it was the same kind of deal. But yeah, I thought it was very, very clever. The dude is so talented. I guess I was expecting just big models, but with no detail, or not much detail. So yeah, I think it was really cool. I am really glad that I went. So if you haven't seen it, if you haven't been, I highly recommend, and you can get along, highly recommend going along, because very cool. Let me just make sure I've got all the parts that I need for this. Step 2 to you, 4 of you, 2 of you. Yep. Have to agree with the it's okay ratings of Brickman stuff, not because of the builds, just the content isn't what usually gets me, but there are some stands out, and yeah, that's right. Yeah, and I can see where people are coming from, like especially in the LEGO community, like when we're kind of used to the caliber of brick shows that we have, especially in Auckland. I mean, there are amazing mock builders all over the country, and to be honest, I've only actually been to 2 brick shows. One in Tauranga, which was a very small one, and then the Auckland Brick Show, which was at Armageddon last year. But I can see the caliber of the brick shows, just from that, and I think for the general public they'll be like, "Whoa, this is pretty amazing," going along to the one at the museum. But yes, I can see that some from the community are just kind of like, "Oh yeah, it's cool, but you know, don't know, yeah, it's okay." But like I said, I was definitely glad that I went and checked it out. But it was maybe I'd listened to the too much to the it's okay reviews. So it was a lot better than I was expecting. Let's just say that. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, definitely worth it for any kids seeing it though. And it was really cool too how they had a bunch of different stations where kids could actually build some stuff out of Lego. And it's not just the station that you pay for too. It's just, it was actually around the exhibits. They had, yeah, just like troughs of Lego that you could build. So my kids were, yeah, child 2 and 3 were mesmerised for a significant chunk of time, just finding the bits and just playing and building and stuff. And yeah, I thought that was quite cool. It wasn't just a static thing that you walk around and then walk out the other side and it's like, oh yeah, that's nice. There was some interactivity in there for the kids. So that was cool. It was a nice touch. Okay, so this guy goes on there. Make sure I get him on the right orientation. Yep. Ready. I'm so bad just finishing my tub of ice cream. Yeah, 2 litre, 1 litre. Still, it's here. Go for it, man. Just go for it. You can go to the gym later. It's fine. But yes, it is. Sometimes it just has to be done, right? go get a 1 litre tub of ice cream and just nail it. Just nail the whole lot. It's got to be done. All those lactose intolerant people are in the chat going, yeah, nah. Definitely a good effort. Okay, those bits on there. And you guys, and you guys. Yes, I find that ice cream just goes down way too easy, right? Way too easy. Especially when you're just, oh, and I need to make 2 of these. They're identical on either side. Here's me thinking that they would be like one, that they'd be different. Okay, right. Put that over there and back pedal. Okay, back we go. Let's build another one. Connect 4, let's play again. Let's see how much I can remember. So speed this up a little. Volt says, I'm hoping to get Kylo Ren's shuttle next week. Ooh, very nice. That'll be cool. Now I'm assuming you're still waiting on your Star Destroyer, Volt. Did you answer that? I'm assuming that, or has that arrived? I'm assuming if it had arrived, you would probably be so excited that you would be either building it now or at least mentioned that it had arrived. So, assuming that it hasn't, but yeah, I'm curious. Let me know if it has. Okay, looking good so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 of you, and then a whole bunch more tiles. Where have the tiles gone? Oh, yeah, there's one. What do I need? One more. There it is. took me a while because from underneath they kind of look like a lot like these ones. They're obviously very slightly deeper, but they're different. So it's a little bit confusing. Oh, getting it probably around July. Oh, interesting. Is that from like shipping delays and stuff from LEGO? Because I thought that you were probably expecting it like any day, or is it just you've ordered it and then they just can't fulfill it till then? Is that how it's working? Alright, and you. Four. And a couple of you. That's it. Okay. Oh, when I ordered it, it got cancelled because it was out of stock. So I'm just going to wait. Ah, right. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's pretty frustrating, eh? Actually, can't order it and then it's like out of stock. It's like finally pull the trigger on. Yeah, I'm gonna get it, and then it's like, no, I don't think so. So yeah, I think that'll be a great set if you can get hold of it at some point. I know at least one person who actually preferred the Star Destroyer over the Falcon build. So, yeah, it's a good build. Definitely a great display piece, that's for sure. That's for absolutely sure. Alright, that's that bit done. You and 1, 2, 3, 4. You. Your thumb looks better. Yeah, yep, it's getting there. It's yeah, slowly growing out now. It's unfortunately, it's not going to get much better than that, other than just it slowly growing out. So yeah, it's one of those things. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. If I do any build videos, I'm just gonna have to be strategic about my my thumb placement. All of a sudden, all my shots are done like left-handed or something. But yeah, looks it is kind of hilarious because it's completely healed. It's totally fine. But yeah, it just looks a little bit nasty with that big whopping black mark on my thumbnail. You just can't do anything about it. 2, 3, 4. Oops, no, I did bring that out. There you go. Okay, this is always the fun bit. You grab the plates to fill in the blanks, or to cap it all off. And that almost concludes our bunker mock. A couple of those. What else do we need? A couple of those. Right, so that guy on there, and we are almost finished this guy. That will need a bunch of you guys. 2, 3, 4 handlebars. And as I've said before, I love the whole bolt-on approach for building these things. Where you kind of build these big panels and then just kind of bolt them on. Makes a lot of sense to be able to, especially while designing it, right? refining all the detail and stuff, just being able to pull off a panel or a section and refine that and then put it back on. We'll have different iterations for particular panels to see which one looks the best. Okay, there we go, and now we have 2 bunker mocks. Okay, let's get these on the Falcon. Hopefully we can move this without. Now, if I put my hand all the way in under there, then I can probably brace solid from a solid point. Because the same man, it certainly has some weight to it now, that's for sure. Okay, and this is a pretty simple process. This goes in here. And just pushes on. Beautiful. Lovely. Okay, maybe I can grab it from underneath. Go, and just like that. Beautiful. Okay, let's put this around again. And I'll keep it close because the next little bit goes somewhere in here. Oh yeah, right. So we can build off to the side here. It's just a small bit, so it won't take long. Now, I don't know if anybody has been wondering where Tarzan is. I think he's actually just grumpy with me. He came in just before I started the stream and he was all over this table. And he was being a real pain, so I ended up just kicking him out. So I think he's grumpy with me. So I don't think he will be making an appearance in this live stream, unfortunately. See, last I checked, he was like fast asleep outside, in the lounge outside of this room. So he's probably just still there, having a sleep or something. So maybe he's not grumpy with me. I don't know. Okay, so that's that guy. And he lives up here, like so. Ah, that'll be for the radar dish. Nice. That makes sense. Okay, now let's carefully put this guy back out of the way. And again, check where the legs are. Oh, sorry, the legs. The landing gear is, so that yeah, we don't have a mishap. The landing gear slides off the table. You suddenly have a drop test, an unscheduled drop test, or as SpaceX would like to, or you know, to coin one of their terms, a RUD, standing for Rapid Unscheduled Deconstruction, otherwise known as a explosion. Right, we should be making some pretty good progress with all these panels. That's cool. go. Nice. Quick progress on throwing a whole bunch of panels together. It's always nice when you get to do that. Where's that bit gone? 3x3. Oh, here it is. Apparently I'm blind. Okay, got one for that bit. Yep. Forward it back over. That's correct. Some of these wing panels. One there. One there. And a 1x4 in there. These are always interesting pieces, these long, skinny wing bits. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Kind of fun. These pieces are really funny because they really do feel like, until you get to the detail, they really do feel like you're just throwing together a random selection of plates and pieces. It's pretty funny. I think it's pretty funny anyway. Those guys. Okay, so now that the random assortment of plates and bits have been thrown together, we can put that aside for just a second while we start getting the pieces ready for the detail. Detail on this panel. What do we need? One of you. Two of you. Yes, almost done. Almost done with this stage. Certainly is looking good. Those. Those, okay. Oh, and also 3 of these guys. So 1, 2, and 3. Alright, cool. Oh, we get to have another sticker soon. Oh, crikey, I don't even know where oh, actually, I think I put them in the end of the instructions. Hang on. Let me see if I can find my sticker sheet. I don't even know where I put them. Did I put them in here somewhere? I might have to find it later. I thought I knew I'd done most of the stickers, but I kind of wasn't really expecting to put any more on. Alright, I will have to track those down. Okay, you. A smattering of you guys. Yes, it is indeed exciting that this is almost done. I know my girls will be absolutely amping to come up here as soon as the live stream is finished and check out the build progress, what it actually looks like in person. Because you gotta admit, it's a pretty impressive set. It is pretty impressive. Right. Hello, Ray.
I'm watching most and touching my laptop, and your video still playing. I'm watching your video.
Oh, you're watching the video, are you?
Yeah, because I would need someone to doing all your videos.
Oh,
because
right.
I want to watch it.
I see.
So I'm just using Zoe's laptop.
All right, off you go then.
And since I know when it's finished, I'll come up here and see it.
All right. Close the door. I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Oh, you need a hug.
Oh, that's ready.
Yeah, thanks.
Because I'll take a shower
Right,
after.
off you go. Yeah. Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
I said see you later.
See you later. There we go. Called out by the 5-year-old. So, yeah, Dad, you're super sweetie. All right, back on track. So we are up to step 1113. Man, it always amazes me how many steps there are to this beast to build it. It is an absolute monster. Oh, Matthew William, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing awesome. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And new requirement, question and answer time. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream? Let us know. Let me know in the chat. What's your favorite flavor? Oops, it's a tan 1x1 tile, not a light bluish grey 1x1 tile. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? But yes, we are almost there. Hello, Matthew William. So what's your favourite flavour of ice cream? It's one of the things we have been discussing in the stream, what everyone's favourite ice cream flavours are. Vault Dweller has gone off and he got himself a 1 litre tub of ice cream and has, I think, polished it off. Yes, hello! Hello, Matthew William. Hello, hello, hello. I think Vault Dweller after this is going to slip into a sugar coma from his ice cream indulgence. But like I said, sometimes it just has to be done, right? Just has to be done. Alright, that's that step now. Let me see if I can find these instructions. I can't remember. I thought I slipped them into one of the pages here. I'm not sure. Oh, I know what I can do. See if this is going to work. Okay. Right, so the stickers aren't there. Let's just have a quick look around, see. Oh, they're right here. Look at that. Found them. Okay, so we can put the sticker on. Righto, righto. Now, I do need to find a cloth or something to wipe the thumbprints off to make sure we have good adhesion. Grab my sticker application tool. My sticker application tool. Oh, Matthew says he's going to have online school. Oh, yes, interesting, interesting. All right, let's get this. Oh, did I just touch that again? No, I didn't. Let's get this guy on there. Which way is he supposed to go? That way by the looks of things. At least with this particular sticker, it doesn't have to be super like bang on, super accurate. It's just general detail, little bullet holes. So okay, let's can you guys see this? Actually, I can probably just tip it up here. Centered enough, close enough. There we go, just like that. Beautiful. So it looks like aside from the plaque sticker, so that's going to be a beast. It's going to be interesting to try and get that on there with no air bubbles, but looks like we've just got 2 more little triangle stickers to go. Cool, cool. Okay, let's put that aside for the moment. Put you and you. So yes, let me catch you up. In Tasmania, we have no corona, so it's normal here. Was that non-online school or online school? Assuming it's normal school. Yeah, over here we don't have the Rona. So kids are all back at school. Normal face-to-face school. Good. Yeah, no online school. Yeah, so yeah, all my kids are back at normal face-to-face school. Right, it's time to combine. We are almost done with this stage. Almost there. So close. Okay, so that guy goes in there. This guy goes there. That guy goes there. Goes on there. Beautiful. Oh, what about this guy? Oh no, Michael says, I put one of those stickers upside down. Oh no, and the plate is directional too. At least it's not too bad. Like it's just it's not like it's a control console or something that you kind of, it's not like it's a directional sticker. So it's kind of annoying, but it's not like the end of the world. But yeah, you'd still be gutted because you would always know, right? You'd always know that that particular sticker was upside down. Oh, gutted. Yes, always. Try and be extra careful about orientation of, especially stickers, because once they're on, they're very difficult to get off, and they're borderline impossible to get off cleanly. So yeah, you pretty much have your one shot. And yes, screwing up your one shot, it's not a nice feeling, that's for sure. There it is. Joy just came back from Countdown with Mum and Nan. Oh, welcome back to the stream. We are almost finished here. We are on the home stretch of stage 15. We are definitely going to get this thing done, well, this stage, not the whole thing, done today. Oh yeah, that's just a very, very, very loose connection there. I think I'm, yeah, that's right. That's how it is. It's good, it's good, it's good. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside and actually just build the next panel, and then we're going to, which is a very small panel, and then we're going to put both the panels onto the Falcon at the same time. Save me trying to move around the Falcon and then move it back. So you go there. Okay, that's looking good. It's looking good. Now this guy, we'll have that guy on there, and that guy on there, and that guy on there. Oh, we are so close, ladies and gentlemen, so close to being finished this stage. Whew. I'm pretty stoked with what we've managed to get through today, actually. We've done really well, and I think I have put that on wrong. I have. Bear with me. It's always the way, isn't it? You know, start praising yourself for the amount of progress you've made, and then you make a big mistake and have to go back and completely redo it. Good-o, good-o. Right, there. Now, that goes there, 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 and now you go there. Okay, that's much better. Alright, that's the tray done. So a few little detail pieces here, and then we are golden. We are golden. You there. Okay, those look like they would all be spare bits, which is great. Okay, so that's good. Nice looking detail panel there. Let me just try and line that guy up. There you go. Nice little detail panel. So he'll slot in somewhere. Alright. So I think just get these guys on, and then we are on to steps, say stage 16. So let's get rid of that, do that, bring these panels over here, and move this guy very carefully over here. Make sure I don't break anything in the process, which I just did. One of the underside panels just fell off, but you can just go back up into there. Right, done, problem solved, easy peasy. Nice! Okay, so where does this guy go? In here somewhere. How do you attach? Do you just, oh, not this guy. That's right, forgot that this guy comes down here and goes into there. Nice. Just like those other panels. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, maybe. these kind of just sit there. All right. It is interesting how a lot of these panels just kind of sit in place, but it is what it is. And then we have this guy here who, again, just sits in place. Which way around does he go? This way. Maneuvering? No? Yes, no? What have I done? Have I done something wrong here? Because you should slot in there somehow. Actually, it seems like I've put this in the wrong spot. Hang on. Just a second. You should go in there. Yeah, I feel like I've done something wrong here. Let me just double check. That's all in line there. It's almost like this is one stud too far that way. Dweller says, I'm not sure if it's okay, but I drink milk more than water. Actually, I used to do that more too. Like, I used to love drinking milk. And then he says, imagine you drop the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, let's not go there. Let's not go there. It's going to be a lot of hours. But yeah, I'm sure, I feel like this is one stud off. Or something, okay. Let me just backpedal a little bit. Bear with me, bear with me. After that, yeah. Aha! It is one stud off. See, I wasn't paying attention. Because this part here, this guy here had come off and was sitting on here the wrong orientation. So, if I zoom in. Okay, so this guy had like popped off, so I just threw it on and I put it on incorrectly. So it's supposed to be that way, which means that that guy goes there, which is one stud over that way from where it was. And now this should all line up a whole bunch better. Right, so that guy goes on there, just kind of hangs out and sits there, and this guy just should, maybe just a little cool version, slots in there, just like that. And again, it looks just like a mishmash of pieces close up, but you look at it from a distance and it looks kind of cool. Okay, so you can zoom out, and there we go. Jovi doesn't think that she could survive me dropping the Falcon. So we shouldn't take it outside and do a drop test, Jovi? Okay, fantastic. So we are up to, now let's find out where we are actually up to. We are up to page 100. We're up to page 100. Whoa! We are up to page 403 and step 1136. What a beast. So this very next stage, we get to build the cockpit area, so which will come out from here and go across there and sort of hang out over here. But I'm pretty stoked with the progress that we've managed to get through today. I think we have done really well. It's looking amazing. I'm loving all the detail over here. This is all set for the radar dish, but that'll be one of the last little touches, I would imagine. And Mark says, by the way, last stream you wondered how many other sets had bound instructions book like the Falcon. Yes, I can confirm the original Imperial Star Destroyer and the Super Star Destroyer have them too. Nice, good to know. Yeah, I think Brickscene said that his Star Destroyer, the UCS Star Destroyer, his one had bound instructions. But it's so crazy. Like these instructions are so big, so I think it's really interesting that there are a number of sets that have to have instructions so big that they actually spiral bound. It's crazy, but yes, it is looking fantastic. I think the next stream is going to be the finale, the pièce de résistance. I probably completely just massacred that. But yeah, and I think what at this stage, I think I'm planning on doing it on Wednesday night. Wednesday night will be the final stream, and we are going to go and we're going to be building until it's done. Like we've got 2 stages to go, and we're going to go till it's done. And even if it's like 2 in the morning, no, not really. I don't think it's going to be 2 in the morning. But I imagine it'll probably go from 8:30 till midnight or so. And yeah, I want to get this thing. I want to get this thing completed. And we are so close. Right, let's get rid of these spare parts. And we get to start off next build by building next stream by building a couple of minifigs. But yeah, it is looking good. It is so, yes, that's right, Jovi. It is so almost there. Such an impressive thing to look at. It's one thing that I find, especially with the brick shows and all that sort of stuff, you can't capture how impressive something looks on film, on the camera. It's so crazy. It's so big, and yeah, it's like you look at it on the screen and you're like, oh yeah, that's pretty big, but when you see it in real life, it's just something else. You know, it is so impressive. But anyway, oh yes, and the microfighter. Good reminding me, Caitlin. Yeah, I think we might end up building the microfighter. We'll see how quickly. I think we'll see how quickly we get through stages 16 and 17. We might get through them reasonably quick. I'm not sure. You know, it's what, 40, 50 odd pages. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we go. But right now, I think that is going to be it for this stream. So thank you guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa. So, oh no, wait, you got to have your head down, right? So thank you guys so much, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Oh, Jonathan says he built his microfighter. Fantastic. Nice. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming and hanging out. It's been awesome hanging out with you and making some significant progress on this build. Loving how this thing is coming together. So make sure you, if you're available, make sure you come and hang out on Wednesday night to see this thing through, to actually get this thing done. Yeah, come share the final pieces going together. And yeah, so that's it. Go out, be awesome. For those of you in New Zealand, go out and enjoy this amazing, gorgeous day, and I will see you next time.